everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reads. Oh, sorry, I was just shuffling the cards and I haven't pulled a star sign out yet. So, okay, this will be for the sign of Capricorn. Doing the earth sign straight up. Okay, Capricorn, this is your reading. Now, just remember the readings are general. They will not apply to everybody. Sometimes they flip-flop. Sometimes you might need to check out other aspects of your natal chart. I know for some unknown reason people still don't understand that. But anyway, I guess there's not much I can do to help you if you can't understand. All right. Ready. Oh, I'm using the Spellcaster's Tarot for your reading. The Five of Cups coming out. So I want to ask if you've been going through a little bit of a tough time of late. Sometimes the Five of Cups can talk about looking back at the past, trying to understand things that have happened, feeling a bit sad or a bit down with this card here. There's a truth here that needed to be spoken, something that needs to be said here. Five of Wands, some sort of conflict here. Could be internal conflict. And the Hanged Man. Rightio, looks to me like you've been taking time out from something that you haven't been able to speak up about. Maybe something needed a conversation and you haven't been given the opportunity to talk about it, but there's a truth that needs to be exposed here, which isn't happening. And because of that, there's a lot of mental conflict and you're having to step back into your own personal space. So that's why you've got the Hanged Man. Now, I love this coming out first because it is the Ace of Swords, which means that something is about to be seen. Some sort of clarity here is coming in. Okay, Two of Pentacles, something that will create a decision to be made, a balance to be found here. Okay, then we have the Emperor. So you could be hearing from someone you have a very strong connection with here. I do want to say to you that this person is coming through quite defiantly here. So it could be that someone wants to talk but maybe doesn't want to listen. All right, let's keep going. And then we have the Hierophant. Look, I think this person probably means well with the Hierophant here, but they're going about it all the wrong way here. Now, the Emperor is a good card to get because it's the component of the twin flame, the masculine part of the twin flame. I think that they want to talk to you about something here, but the energy is coming through as very sort of, I don't want to say controlling because a lot of people say controlling and it's not like that. It's this real determination here. Okay, Seven of Wands coming in here. Now that is troubling because when I see the Seven of Wands, I think you're going straight into defensive mode here. Wow. Okay, so this has been something you've been waiting for a while. Knight of Pentacles. Someone's trying to give you an apology. Angel of the Night card has come out here and I always leave her aside. For me, she is the card of like the Empress, which means that you have someone who's very divinely guided, follows their intuition, very much understands the path to destiny, follows the path. Okay, Seven of Cups coming out here. So some sort of, you're worried that this person is offering you something that's not real. Ooh, okay. Two of Wands. So you're trying to choose which pathway to go down here. Seven of Pentacles coming out, building for your own future. You may be walking away from this person. Eight of Pentacles to work on yourself here. Okie dokie. Some sort of sad period. Somebody's left you with a bit of unknown here. There may have been some sort of issue, problem, something which has left you feeling a little left out in the cold here with this Five of Cups. You've been looking back to see how you could have done it differently here. Page of Swords coming in. So something lacked hearing a truth and it's caused a lot of internal conflict here. The Two of Cups is behind this, so it's definitely about some sort of relationship, whether that's in work or whether it's in love, but something needed to be spoken. Some sort of truth needed to be put out there. Somebody either needed to apologize or clarify or explain what happened here, and they didn't. Now, I feel like they're coming back to apologize, explain whatever it is. And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be love, but this person needs to clarify something. So to me, it looks like you've had some sort of clashing, maybe an argument, maybe just words, and someone has walked away and not given you a chance to explain yourself, or they haven't explained themselves. You have a brand new start coming in here, one that is full of clarity and full of understanding. And you are walking away from whatever this situation is, because there is either no balance here. I feel like this person is very much about doing things their way, and you are unable to maybe put in you're trying to balance that out by giving them some of what you want, or some idea about what your part should be in it. But it's like they're not listening. They're determined to have some sort of stability here, and because of that, it feels like they're either not allowing you a chance to speak up for yourself, or they're pushing against what you want. So there is this decision here to walk down a different pathway and build a future here. 7 of 8, 8 of Pentacles. It's like you're now looking at your future and how you want to move forward. What this person's offering you here looks like almost like it's not real. So maybe it's not enough, maybe it's not solid enough. Even though the Hierophant here is talking about stability, maybe your idea of stability is completely different to this other person's idea of what stability is. So maybe there is a feeling of control, that this person wants this direction to go with them. And it seems to me like you're just going, well, hang on a moment. If I can't put in my 2 bobs worth, if it's got nothing to do with me, I might as well let you go on your own, and I'll go and do my own thing here. Very, very strongly here. Alrighty, let's pull out a Wisdom of the Oracle card for you here. Oh, 2 come out again. It's exactly the same 2 that came out for Taurus. So I'm going to put them back and pull them out again. And I will tell you what they talk about is taking time out, reviewing a situation, because if you want to build for your future, you need to have it right before you move forward. You can't move forward on someone else's idea. If they're not allowing you to put in, some of the inputting some of the information, then you are never going to go anywhere. And we have the card of the never-ending story, which brings up the whole idea of fantasy again, doesn't it? So card 37. Okay, and I'm only reading the oracle message. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you and needs you to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Now, when I look at that in this situation here, it makes a whole lot of sense. I think you've got someone coming in who wants something but is actually fearful and scared and trying to control a situation which is not controllable. So with the building blocks and the taking a naps, I would say to you, step back from this situation. Yes, go ahead and work on yourself, but also give this time. I think that this is your scared person coming in here. Right, thanks, everyone.